Rich is first, and then Ernest is here too. Hello, you guys. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Jonathan, good to see you. Kaylin said hi. Putting in the trivia question. Happy weekend. Hello, Zamir. Sport I most want to learn. Okay. Let me think about this. Yeah, okay. Trivia question is in. Alexandria is here. Jonathan, I'm doing good. Oh my gosh, whoa, it's pouring rain where you're at. Okay, in Toronto. Interesting. I wonder if that's gonna head our way. Actually, I was looking at the forecast for Minneapolis, and I think on Monday we're due to have rain. So maybe that's the rain that's gonna come through from where you're at. Hello, Gregory Harris. Hello, hello. Thank you, Jonathan. Kaylin, I'm doing good. I slept really good. Let me think. My alarm was set for, when did I set it? I think 9:30, because I went to bed, I think I went to bed a little after midnight and I wanted to catch up on some sleep. So, yes, I set my alarm for 9:30, maybe it was 9, I can't even remember. And I snoozed it a few times and then kind of woke up, grabbed my phone. I did what all of the health and wellness influencers say not to do, which is to lay in bed for a good, it was probably like 15 minutes, just scroll, watch a few videos. And then I was like, okay, I have to drag myself out of bed here. So I finally rolled out of bed around 10 and then just got up, got ready. My routine isn't super complicated in the morning, but it's like if I want to look presentable, either for, a YouTube live stream or going to my job, it takes some time. So it's like wash my face, put in my contact lenses, brush my teeth, comb through my hair, do the skincare routine, had some Catalina Crunch this morning, made some coffee. I was gonna show you guys too. I was talking about it last night. This is the coffee I'm talking about. This is the very simple, it's premium instant coffee. It's the medium roast from Starbucks. I want to say this maybe costs like $10, $15 on Target. You could probably get it for cheaper. But it's just powdered coffee. So good. And so inexpensive in today's economy. And I love the way this tastes. I genuinely love this coffee so much. So I just make this every morning. I've got it down to a science at this point. So this is the coffee I'm drinking. I've got my nice Betty Crocker mug today with my Starbucks instant coffee. All right. Nobody. Rich says no more weekend work. Rich, what are you gonna do with yourself? Jonathan says, yeah, Hannah, coffee. I'm watching a Premier League replay. I know Chelsea played this morning, but it was at like 6:30 a.m. my local time, and there was no way I was getting up to watch a 6:30 a.m. game. But Rich, I want to hear, what are you going to do with yourself now that you don't have weekend work? You work so much, I'm sure you're like, what do I do? I'll say this though, because there are days where I really don't feel like going to my 9 to 5. I'm tired. I'm like, I wish I could do something else. But to be honest, I feel like if I didn't have a job to get up and go to during the week, I think I would feel kind of restless. And it's like when you don't have anywhere to be, it's nice once in a while. Like I love a good wide open Saturday where I don't have anything to get up and go to. I can just sleep in, recover from the week. But if it's just like, if I just had endless days where I didn't have to be somewhere and no one was really relying on me to get stuff done, I feel like it would be kind of a bummer. I've listened to some videos of retired people talk about what retired life has been like, and a lot of them say that they would go back to work in a heartbeat. They actually miss like feeling like they're part of a company, part of a team, contributing to something. So it's made me think quite a bit about, you know, what my dream life would look like, because I do think I would want to have, I mean, I would want to do YouTube for sure, but yeah, I don't know if I would be the happiest or the best version of myself if I just was like completely solopreneur, kind of on my own schedule. I like having something to keep me accountable. Brennan Bodkins, thank you very much. Franklin Barori, I haven't put up my Christmas tree just yet. I'm going to be doing that at the end of this month. I have a 24-hour live stream that I'm doing November 29th and November 30th, and that is when I'll put up my Christmas tree. Yes, I do like coffee. Hello, AI. We've got Toprok SL. Rich, fall cleanups already made 100 today with a friend. Whoa, of course you did. Of course you did. Started at 6:30. Hi, Happy. DG, good morning to you. I'm working 15 hours today. Whoa, it's my part-time and I'm trying to finish my cabin remodel. Good for you, DG. Seize the day and seize the weekend. That's awesome. Jory Love Food Reviews. Hello, Jory. Happy is asking how to make $1 million. I'm not the right person to ask that because I have not yet made $1 million. So you would have to go and talk to someone who's already done it. David Vea. Hello. Ellie said hi. Hello, Ellie. Good morning. I don't know if it's your morning right now. I'm in the United States in the Central Time Zone. So it's 11:42 going on 12 o'clock noon here where I'm located. So good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening to you. Richard said, work is about feeling purposeful. It's very fulfilling. Yes, Richard, I love this because, what is going on in this game? This is insane. Anyways, I love my 9-to-5 job. It's my dream job. I love the work. I love the variety of the work. I love the people. I love the purposefulness of it. I love the tasks. It's a mix of data analytics, but then there's also some writing. There's, communication. I love like commuting to work. I love everything about it. I mean, there are just times where I'm tired, or days where like the tasks may be a little boring, or there's maybe a stressful deadline. Every job has its things you don't like about it as much, but I love my job so much, my full-time job. And that's where I'm like, I feel like it keeps me on schedule. It keeps me feeling like I'm contributing something. Like it's a very like purpose. It feels very purposeful to me. So yeah, that's where I'm like, I don't know. There are so many people where it's like, escape the 9-to-5, escape the full-time work, escape the BS, blah blah blah. And I don't fall into that camp. I'm not gonna demonize the 9-to-5, like especially just having a job. There are a lot of people that want a job, so that's another thing I try to remind myself of too. Elmo, very cute. Hello, Elmo. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning. Wow, you guys, it's already November 15th, halfway through November. We are less than 2 weeks out from Thanksgiving. Cray cray. All right, Elmo, got you. Thank you. How's your day going? El Rulo from Odessa, Texas. Good to see you. All right, I was going on and on about 9 to 5 stuff. Let me see what else people are saying. UX from Catalan. Too Evil to Hope. Hi, Hannah. Always fun to see you doing an early stream. Yes. I've been thinking a lot about what are my goals for 2026. Will I continue to have the same YouTube schedule in 2026, the same live stream schedule? And I think I'm going to keep it the same just because I'm happy with how everything's gone this year. Great growth, love the community, having a lot of fun. But I really love having at least one live stream during the week where it's not 8 p.m. Central Time, like most of my live streams. I like getting on in my morning time because then I'm able to catch people way far away in Europe, Asia, Africa in their evening. It's just like a nice switch up. Carlo Davenport, thank you so much, Carlo, for your positive comment. I appreciate it. Kaylin is in Central Time, nice. Rich says, Canadian group The Barenaked Ladies have a great song, If I Had $1 Million. Ooh, yes, I will give it a listen. Thank you, Rich. I did not even know they were Canadian. I've heard of The Barenaked Ladies. If I had $1 million. Yeah, that's a good thought exercise. If you had $1 million, what would you do? Oh, he missed. I just watched Erling Haaland miss a penalty. Wow. If I had $1 million. El Rulo, Ota, Richard. YouTube has videos detailing people who lost jobs. They are distraught because so much time on their hands now. Yes, Richard. It's easy to complain about something when you've got it, but once you don't have it, I think it's like the grass is always greener mentality where it's like, oh, it'd be so nice if I just didn't have to do this work and I didn't have to get up for 9 to 5 and I got to control my schedule and, work on my own time and be my own boss. And I've seen plenty of videos where people quit their 9 to 5 either too early or they did devise a plan for themselves and, have like a self-sustaining income on the side now that can be their full-time income. But I've heard like plenty of regrets of people where it's like they quit and they missed their job or they impulsively quit their job and they weren't well prepared for it and now they have to pick up other jobs that are not nearly as good as what they used to have. So yeah, I try whenever I'm in those moods where I'm like, ugh, like I don't want to do this. It's like those dreary days where you're less motivated and you're more prone to complaining. I just try to like back up and say, okay, you have a job in this economy, be grateful. This job pays for your lifestyle, like it pays for your home, it pays for food, utilities, getting to do fun stuff. And I actually really like it. So I feel like, yeah, a job is nothing to diss ever. K4S, is it Cat's Eye maybe? Chief of DC, good to see you. And Pradeep, Bawana B says go Indiana. Don't know which team you're talking about. They're from Toronto. No way, Rich. That's so cool. Is it Danica? Danica or Donica Ogima? Hello. Richard says work becomes more important as you get older. It's very stimulating. Yes. I know, that's the thing. Like, I think speaking for myself, as I've gotten older, there's definitely, I feel myself becoming more mature, where if in my 20s, I had a job where there was like, I've had 9 to 5 jobs since I was 23, I think. So I can think of how my mentality would have been in my 20s where it's like, I'd still show up and do the job, but it's just like, this sucks, oh my gosh, meh, meh, meh. Less mature, and now it's kind of that very, what's the word, stoic, where it's like, I don't feel like going to work, I don't feel like doing this task, but I have to do it, so I might as well just get it done. It's just the kind of, it's like, even if I don't feel like doing it, I will do it. Because I'm an adult, there's work to be done, and I know it's just the right thing to do. Cosborn, I'm watching a Premier League game replay. Boo says I still miss you. Big Hoss 920. Found treasures. I've never stepped on a surfboard before. I've never gone surfing. Tonka Truck, hello. Cute username. Let's see, I'm checking the poll. Tennis is in the lead, then golf, then lacrosse, then hockey. Yeah, I'm watching, this isn't a live game. I didn't see too many live games streaming on the Peacock app, so I'm watching a replay. I think it was from last weekend. XPE, hello. Ota, Abi, I'm 32. Sax Fifth or Sax Filth. I used to watch in, or no, I used to play in the National Tennis League. Nice. If you try surfing, it'll change your life forever. I have no desire to learn how to surf because I don't like the ocean. I don't like the beach. I don't like tropical weather. I don't like anything about tropical areas. So I don't plan to learn how to surf. Being real, I like the wintry, cold climate of Minnesota and northern North America. Rich says, Hannah, what is the most amount of dollars you have ever found on the ground? $20. I remember it so clearly. It was a few summers ago, and I was just out for a run, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that $20? And it was like a folded up bill, and I saw the 20. I think it was a purple ink. And I was like, is that fake? Like, I've come across play money before, but it was like a real $20 bill. So yeah, I was like, sweet, I'll take it. Ota, that cup is as big as your head. Not quite, Cosborn. Asia, it's been a very long time. Good to see you. Barry White. Ota, with the bouquet emoji. Alex said hi. You can surf in the Great Lakes. No desire to do that. They're so cold. Ota, Barry White, Brian Moses, good to see you. I used to play hockey in the winter. Nice. Barry White, what did you buy? I haven't bought anything. Let's see. We got Hannah K. Hello. You love Christmas? Yes, I do love Christmas. Brian, nope. I slept overnight. I got probably a good 8 to 9 hours of sleep, something like that. Oh, what did you buy with the $20 you found? I'm not a spender. I'm a saver and an investor. So I put it into a savings account and then probably invested it into a stock or something. My natural setting is save and invest and grow my money. I tend to not like spending a lot of money. Clesio Silva is back. Cosborn, anything delicious for lunch today? I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm not really that hungry because I rolled out of bed at like 10. I had a bowl of Catalina Crunch cereal. I have my coffee right here. So probably I won't be having lunch until like 2 p.m. because I ate at 10:30. Clesio, but yeah, Cosborn, I don't think I have anything that delicious for lunch. I'm also very low on food, so actually that's something I should do today is go and replenish my supply of groceries. So thank you for reminding me of that. I'm gonna make a note because there's several things I want to get done today. I want to repaint my nails because they are looking a little chipped. I don't know if you can tell, but the polish is starting to come off. So I'm gonna write nails, groceries. I want to run today because it is gorgeous weather, you guys. Run. Yeah, today, like I was out for a walk this morning and it's blue skies, not a cloud in the sky, sunny and like 50, 55 degrees, which is crazy beautiful for this time of year. Squish28 says, who wants a little boo-boo? Your name is Maya. Thank you for letting me know. Konzenle Mbokazi. Hello. Lola DeWitt Hugevin. Barry White says, nice. Found treasures. I am part European mix, English, Irish, German, Dutch, and half Ethiopian. Clesio says, hola. Brian, I love the earrings. Thank you. You bought them? Nope, I did not buy these earrings with the $20 I found. William Barry, good to see you. You're guessing golf. Let's see where the poll stands. It's like, I would say tennis in the lead and then golf and lacrosse. Okay. Keep on voting, people. Vote in the poll. Kareem, hi, cutest fan of Chelsea. Woo, go Chelsea. Yes. Gotta love them. What will you buy when you will save if you will get the total you end up having? I mean, my biggest purchases I would make are a Ford Bronco Sport, just pay for it in cash, and then buy a property up on the North Shore of Minnesota on Lake Superior. Yep, Ace, I still have these earrings. You know it. Con Zenly, this is just instant Starbucks coffee. For those of you wondering, it's like as simple as it gets. I love this Starbucks premium instant coffee. It's delicious. Allie, good to see you, Allie. Barry White says, yeah, it's mad nice outside. Hannah K, thank you for subscribing. Allie says, I'm going on a date at 6 p.m. today. Okay, I hope it's fun. I hope you enjoy. Let's see, hello, Abrar, Richard. If you retire, you better have something to retire to. Absolutely. Yes, I cannot fathom retiring without any idea of, like, basically if there was just like a blank calendar with nothing for me to do once I retire, that would be a recipe for disaster. I would want to retire to, you know, really fun volunteer jobs, more YouTube time, traveling. Like, I would still want a full calendar if I ever retired from the 9 to 5. I just, the traditional system of just you do your 9 to 5 and then you retire and have like nothing post 9 to 5. I do not want that for me. It's hot in Brazil, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that is hot. But you are in the southern hemisphere, so you guys are you're heading into summer actually down there. Cute Oskino. I love that. Clapping seal. Joseph Hernandez. Yes, so I like to do a few earlier live streams. This is one of them. On Saturdays, I like to hop on in the morning time. Hannah, thank you. Allie, a Ford Bronco Sport is my dream car. Yep, mine too, Allie. They're so cute. Kanzenli, Clesio, Barry White, Midwest, Brian. Nope, not gonna buy Starbucks coffee with the 20 bucks. Abby, Brian. Oh, we've got the barcode user. Welcome back. Eric Pranata, Jay Liner, doing well. How about you? Ethiopian, no wonder you like coffee. Yes, it is an essential part of life. Oskino sent the clapping seal. Cute. Oskino, gonna get you down. J Ray, I don't eat meat because I'm vegan. Oskino Cash. Let me see if I can find you and give you a shout out. Richard, ooh, top 3 favorite desserts. I love this. Let me think about this for a second. Great. Let's see. Let me read the rest of the comments here. Beyond 400, I like to troll YouTube lives, but you have such a nice presence, I can't do it. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Found treasures. Okay, Richard, top 3 favorite desserts. Number 1 is gonna be chocolate espresso cake, super decadent. Number 2 is probably chocolate chip cookies. Whoa. And then 3 is maybe vegan cheesecake. I would say those are my 3, but I love tons of desserts. Zocte, the ghost of JT Walsh. Thank you. Thanks for being here. All right. Be sure to vote in the poll, everybody. All right. Yaba, hello, with my bicep building mug. It's not the same one from yesterday. Also, Yaba, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but you know how I was talking about my go-to coffee yesterday? This is the Starbucks instant coffee that I was talking about. It's so good. So simple, very inexpensive, and so delicious. Paul Devlin, thank you. I see Dom in progress. Ornament earrings. These are Jingle Bell earrings, so I guess you could call them ornaments. You could definitely hang this on a tree. Found treasures, cheesecake tiramisu, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Ooh, found treasures. That is my favorite kind of ice cream. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Nothing tops it for me. Did I get that on okay? Yeah. Vernon, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Vernon? Dom in progress. I haven't quite gotten into the holiday spirit yet. That's okay. I've kind of been ahead of schedule with the holidays. Like, I was breaking out my Halloween decorations at the end of August over Labor Day weekend. And then with Christmas, I was getting into the Christmas spirit in mid-October. I don't know why, but I feel like I've just been thinking way ahead of schedule this year. So it's okay. There's still plenty of time. Imposter from Among Us. Imposter from Among Us. Hello. Richard, writing things down is great. Type A personality, getting things done. Yeah, if I had to categorize myself as either type A or type B, I would say I'm type A. Hardcore. Do I train with kettlebells? I don't think I've ever trained with kettlebells, but I would like to have some. That's like some fitness equipment I want to buy for myself. Kettlebells and then some just simple weights. Nothing crazy. I don't want to be like bench pressing anything, but just like the easy like 5 pound to maybe, I don't know if I'd want to go all the way up to 50, but I'd love to have just like a small little set of dumbbells that I can use for work, like at home workouts. Dom in progress. The weather needs to get on board too. Yes. Where I'm at, so I'm in Minneapolis and it is like late summer, early fall weather. Super clear. We haven't had any snow yet except for one flurry that didn't stick around. It's sunny. It's in the 50s today. We got up to almost 70 degrees yesterday. Crazy for mid-November. I love winter and I love snow, so I'm just, I want it so bad. Do you have Turkey Hillebrand ice cream in your region? I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say no. Found treasures. Dom in progress, thank you. Edward, hello, new to your live here, welcome. I just got a notification from YouTube, uploaded to your videos, and I'm like, what did you upload to my videos? Whatever. Chris Caps, thank you very much. Found treasures, Turkey Hill. I don't know. Turkey Hill ice cream. I've never heard of it, so I'm gonna say no. The weather needs to get on board. Kaylin, I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. Yes. Chris Caps, Moonflesh. Pro kettlebells are the best. Anna with some Russian, I think. 5 and 10 pounds are extremely effective. That's the thing, is like, it doesn't need to, that's something I've learned over time, is like, your workouts don't need to be like the most crazy, intense, David Goggins, like breaking your body workouts. For me, what's the most important is consistency. It's just, if you can do a 30 to 60 minute exercise every day, whether it's going for a walk, doing like a HIIT workout, doing some yoga, doing some Pilates, doing core work, just basic stuff. But if you keep showing up and doing it every day or almost every day, like over time, it's like consistency will get you there, not these like one-off crazy shredded intense insanity workouts. Chris Caps in Florida, it's gorgeous. I believe you. Super Patriot told my sister don't do 50. Okay. Found treasure is figure out your 1 rep max, do 40% or less of that weight to forego hypertrophy. Chris Caps, I really miss that about living in the Carolinas, the snow. Andy Richards, nope, I've never lived in the United Kingdom. King Robin said, hey. Dom in Progress, do you do other entrepreneurial things outside of YouTube? I would say YouTube is my entrepreneurial thing. So I work a 9-to-5 job and I have YouTube. Those are my 2 jobs. Kaylin, I have some 5-pound weights I use for workouts at home. They've just been in the garage collecting dust. Oh no. Chris Cab says, thank you very much. Rich says, if I see snow again, ever, it will be too soon. Super Patriot says, exactly. Chris Caps, disagree. No, gotta work out. Found Treasures, Turkey Hill is a brand here on the East Coast. They have the absolute best mint chocolate chip. It's called Turkey Hill All Natural. Interesting, okay. Dom in Progress, yep, exercise is such a stress reliever. I feel my absolute best when I work out every single day. What's my channel about? Looks like IOIOI. My channel features vegan food recipes. I'm a distance runner, so I've posted vlogs on my marathon races. I did a 10-mile race recently. I've done some 5Ks, and then I do brand collaboration videos as well as some travel vlog and lifestyle videos. All right, One Delish, happy Saturday to you. Have you ever tried Reese's Oreos? I think I saw a commercial for this. And I was like, what is going on? This Reese's Cup Oreo collab sounds incredible. But I haven't tried them. No. Let's see. We got Dom in Progress. Okay, hustle, hustle, respect. Yes. Yep. I mean, I got 2 jobs right now, and I think that's just about as many as I've got time for. Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Where in the world, I should say, where in the United States is Matthew Clark? Chris Caps. Chris Caps was born and raised in Florida, so I didn't get to see much snow. Rich says, new pick, Matthew. One Delish. I'm starting a fitness and fashion vlog with Pinterest. Very cool. Love to hear it. Jamal Green. 10 miles. Yes, I am a distance runner. Super Patriot. Chris Caps being healthy and happy. Right. Found Treasures. I got a degree in exercise physiology, but work on a drawbridge. Okay. Hey, whatever. Kermit the Frog. Would you ever try it? Probably not. No, I'm steering way clear of processed foods, sugars. It's also not vegan, and I'm vegan, so probably not. Maybe at some point, like a one-off, like if I was at a party and someone's like, oh my God, someone brought the new Reese's Oreos thing. I'd be like, okay, maybe, but no plans to try it anytime soon. Super Patriot, Original Oreo, Chris Caps, Natasha, hello, Kaylin. I've never heard of the Reese's and Oreo collab. They look incredible. I'm gonna Google it right now. Reese's Oreo collab. Yeah, just if you Google it, it's just like they have combined forces and turned Oreos. It's just, I mean, it looks incredible. It looks delicious. I'm sure it tastes amazing. Wesley Stotts, Imagery Op. Yes, Green Day. Yes, Rich, new shirt. It's nice. Hope Cassidy. I know. I'm waiting for Cassidy to come back. I miss Cassidy. I'm sure she's busy. I know she started a new job fairly recently. And also it's the holiday season. I know that November and December can be incredibly busy figuring out your holiday plans, figuring out the meals, coordinating with family. So, and I know Cassidy is super into the holiday season. So I will see Cassidy again. Don't know when, but yes, I miss Cassidy so much. I want her to come back. Chris, yummers, by the way, get butterflies when you smile. Rich says, been a while. Mike Riley, Dom in Progress, have you done distance running your whole life? I've done like sports my whole life. So I grew up as a track and field runner and a soccer player. So I didn't do distance, but I was like constantly running. I did, oh my God, I did karate, I did ice skating, I did dance, ballet, jazz, tap, and lyrical. It's just, I did a million things growing up, and then I kind of narrowed it down to soccer and track and field by the time I was in high school. I played club soccer in college, so we would travel and play other colleges regionally, and then I got into distance running when I was like post-college. Found treasures, do your freckles come out more after being in the sun? Yes. My freckles tend to come out the most in the summertime, when I'm in the sun the most. We got Ilya Victoria. Super Patriot says next year. Not sure what that's for. Richard, do you know about the yeah, I don't like it, the herbivorous butcher. It's not good. Personally, I don't like it because they make all of their meats with like just blocks of gluten. So it's highly processed and difficult to digest. I personally did not like the herbivorous butcher. Matthew, Yeti is taking me across Tennessee. We'll get parked in Kentucky, jeez, for the weekend. Then deliver in Indiana, get reloaded and take that to Georgia. Crazy. All over the place. Wesley Stott says, yeah, Chavon. Just driving by the gym count as a workout. Yaba, just been decorating my Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, you already have it. Oh, that's so cool. With lights, it's a 200-foot Scots pine. Holy moly. Wow. Good for you. I love that. Yabba Dabba Doo, you're way ahead of the game. I was thinking that end of November was a bit early for was a little bit early for putting up a Christmas tree, but you're on top of it. Also, 200 feet? What? Like, you need to explain how did you go cut this down? Did you have someone deliver it? How did you get it positioned? Like, that's wild. No one, how do you have Kermit? And it feels like the day is going so fast because it won't be long till Thanksgiving. Dylan Thomas of Royal is here. Hello, Dylan. Super Patriot says, wow. Oscar says, hi. Hunter is here. Hi, Hunter. Alexei, greetings to you, glorious queen. Thank you, Alexei Gennadievich. Alexei, how are you? Are you in Russia? I always assume anyone who's writing or has a Russian-sounding name is in Russia. Hello, Alexei. What time is it for you? Matthew, we appreciate you, Hannah. You are bright and always. Thank you, Matthew, very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And yes, just as Chris Cap said, be careful, drive safe. It's wild to like think about all the places that you're driving to in seemingly no time. It's like, I've done road tripping, I've done cross-country drives, but I feel like it took a good amount of time to get to the states I was driving to. All right. Thank you, Matthew. Safe travels. And we appreciate you being here in the lives. Woohoo! Yeti. Super Patriot, Oscar, Jason Douglas, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Minneapolis. It's super sunny, no clouds in the sky. I'm watching a replay of a Premier League game. There was a Chelsea game today, but it was at 6:30 a.m. local time, and I was like, no. There are some things I'll get up at the crack of dawn for, but I just was like, this game isn't as compelling. Like, it's not compelling enough for me to get up so early and watch. But it's a great day so far. It's now 12:15 in the afternoon here. How about you, Jason? Rich says, Hannah, have you seen the restaurant in the UK where all the staff yells at customers? What? Drops menus on the floor? How is a business like this even open? That's insane. Super Patriot, I can't have a Christmas tree because of cats. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would drive me nuts, not having a Christmas tree due to a pet. Back to the Future is here. Your summer girl. Thank you so much. Matthew says, thank you, Chris. Dom in Progress, that's so cool. Yeah, when you're active your whole life, you just can't leave it behind. Exactly. I feel like a 50% version of myself when I go for like a week without doing a single workout. I was constantly doing sports as a kid, like all the way through the end of college and then past college, and like I feel my best, I feel fit. I'm like the best version of myself when I exercise every single day. And like I said before, this isn't like hitting the gym for a crazy 3-hour workout every day. It's like some days I only have time for a 30-minute walk. Some days I only have time for maybe like a 2-mile run, even though I'd like to go for longer than that. But yes, it's like my 3 non-negotiables in my life: clean diet for the most part, sleep 8 to 9 hours a night on average, and exercise every day. Like those 3, I will not compromise on ever. Dom in Progress, that was you. Wesley Scott Stotts with the Statue of Liberty emoji. I love that. Alexei, you are Russian. I thought so. How is life in Russia? Are you in Moskva? Kermit's, and we couldn't have like a real Christmas tree. No. I mean, the thing is, I grew up with fake Christmas trees. I've never, ever once in my life had a real Christmas tree. I wouldn't mind having one, but I just keep my fake Christmas tree in a box. You guys will see it if you tune in for the 24-hour live stream at the end of this month. It's what I'm used to. It's all I ever knew growing up. Like, we would just have our boxed Christmas tree that went to the garage once the Christmas season was over, and then the next year, bring it out again, set it up. So I never disliked a fake Christmas tree, and I never ever had a real one. So it's not like I feel like I'm missing, or I don't feel the need to have a real one, if that makes sense. Also, having to discard it, like dispose of a real Christmas tree at the end, seems kind of pesky. So far and for now, I'll have a fake Christmas tree. Wesley Stott, Serengeti Swan, Savio, hello, Splendid PC. My favorite cities to travel to. I love this. So I love going to Duluth, Minnesota. That's up on the North Shore. It's this beautiful harbor city on Lake Superior. It's about a 3-hour drive north of Minneapolis, which is where I'm located. And then I love going to New York City. I have friends in New York, so I love to visit them. I was in DC earlier this year, and I don't really care for DC. I lived there for a year. It wasn't my vibe. But yeah, I'm very content being local. I love going to like cities in the Midwest. I've been to, La Crosse, Wisconsin. That's a beautiful place. Bayfield, Wisconsin. Wisconsin is my second favorite state behind Minnesota. I've said before, if I got exiled from Minnesota and could pick any other state to live in, I would just move across the border to Wisconsin. Yeah, and Chicago. Chicago's another great, just Midwestern city, not too far away from Minneapolis. Kanisha, I'm doing good. Long, Long Kumer Vlogs. Sally Farrelly says hello. Andy Richards, no. Ukraino TV is in Canada. Zim said hi. Matthew Clark, I need to figure out how I can double as a long distance Uber. I mean, I feel like there is a way you could weave that into your commute. Although the thing I don't know, because I've never been a Lyft or Uber driver, but I think they have to approve, like only certain types of vehicles work for Lyft and Uber. Like you can't be driving a beater car from 20 years ago that's like falling apart. So it has to be like a certain level of recent car. But I feel like there's a way you could manage that. Man, hello. TK is in Japan. Rich says customers know what to expect going in. Okay, treating customers like crap. Okay, that's just so weird. Sounds very gimmicky to me. Wazzy Edits, hello. Wesley Stotts. Back to the Future, like, subscribe, share, join, become a channel member. Woohoo! Rob Fay is in Arizona. Rob, we're having gorgeous weather here in Minnesota. So beautiful. Kanisha is saying, how are you doing to Back to the Future? Hello, Ethan Opies. Kaylin, my dog never bothers the tree. She will sniff it or bark at it and move on. That's good. Yaba, read the end of the post. It's just one I can see from my window and not cut down. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Man, AD, good to see you. Burlo the Boyo, Hillary Berber. Icebreaker, Wazzy Edits. Thank you very much, guys. Man, I like burning my real Christmas trees, LOL. Rob Faye, hello from Yuma, Arizona. Only 73, need my parka. No way. Gotham City. Let's see. Man, I have a burn pit. Jonathan Gomez says, yo. AD Hannah, do you go for ice skating over there in the winter? Yes. I grew up figure skating. I have a pair of figure skates, and I love figure skating. Dom in Progress, I want to be somewhere cold. I used to love the Texas heat, but I've been loving the cold seasons lately. Yeah, cold seasons are the way to go. There's so many pros to living in a place that has, all 4 seasons. Minnesota has all 4 seasons, gorgeous falls. I mean, cold but very scenic, pretty winters, beautiful springs, and then summers actually get really hot here, like over 100 degrees some days. But I love the winter for many reasons. I have seasonal allergies, so like flowers and like rotting leaves and pollen in the air, like all of that goes away in the winter. So winter is a nice break from seasonal allergies. Also, we don't have really scary bugs here because they just can't survive the cold. And I find the winter air and the winter season very refreshing. I love all the winter activities. I like skiing. I like ice skating. I love snowshoeing. There's just, I mean, you can still do lots of things in the wintertime if you bundle up for it. I can't imagine having the winter holidays like Christmas and New Year's with no snow. That would be crazy to me. And, yeah, it's like a nice, I feel like wintertime is also nice for just slowing down. The social calendar quiets down a bit. It's not this frenzy of stuff going on like in the summertime or the warmer months. Yeah, many pros for cold weather. Richard is asking, what holiday films do you like? My favorite Christmas film is It's a Wonderful Life. I love, the classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love, I'm blanking. I just haven't been watching. Just all the cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies. Jonathan Gomez, thank you. Wesley says lol. Dr. Eggman. Felix Macan Goro. Excuse me. Peter Naurem. Thank you, Peter. Jonathan says, was just curious. Rich with all the member emojis. Yes, if you become a member of the channel, you get to use some fun emojis. Back to the Future is waving to Kanisha. Rich says, like and sub, it's still free. I love that comment that you put in here, Rich. Antonio, what is this? Matthew Clark has donated enough. Like, there's no need for more. No need to poke and prod. Jonathan, Felix, I love Billie Eilish. Cool username. She's pretty cool. Thank you. Antonio Salazar, Jack Mack, Sugar Daddy Valentino. I get the, yes, Sade is the most common celebrity look-alike that I get. Jason Douglas, do you like watching rugby? No, I've never ever liked rugby. I love American football. I love NFL football. But rugby, it's brutal. I don't think it's a pretty sport to watch. I think it's just like ugly, it's dirty, it's injury prone. I do not like anything about rugby. I don't like the gear they wear. Like 0 out of 10. Do not like rugby. Jack Mack, hello. Thank you, Back to the Future, for being a wonderful mod. Didn't even see these comments. Love it. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right, computer is not working with me. Wesley, morning all. I'm up going to find food. Who is coming with me? Bo Lawson, thank you very much, Bo. Bonanza MC, Jamie P.O., of course. Gotta have a 6-7 in here. Matthew, I have a feeling this is in response to Antonio. I appreciate you. Let's see. Man, oh man. Was this in response to Antonio? Antonio. I appreciate you. Thank you. Josh B. Is that the North Korean flag? I feel like that's the North Korean flag. Let's see. North Korean flag. Yes. Flag. I think it's PRK, right? People's Republic of Korea. Hello, Josh B. Yabba dabba doo with a comment. Cosper. I know. I was like lol at Matthew after Antonio was like, do this, do that. Victoria Pakzina. Hello, Victoria. Rosalie Emery, thank you very much. These are my go-to earrings for the live streams, not just because it's the holiday season, but I started wearing these last December on my Live Miss live streams, and enough people liked them that I just figured, okay, I'm gonna keep wearing them. Because some people think that they are, what do they think they are? Strawberries. Some people thought they were turnips, cranberries, so I was like, cherries. I'm gonna keep wearing them. GSR, Victoria, Rich says, Matthew, you gave into the pressure. Yeah. Tate McRae, she's cool. Mr. Puzzles is back. Hello. Very nice. Matthew, it was in response, I figured. Jason Anderson, thank you very much. Jazzy. Would you do a dare on here if it's reasonable? I'm pretty limited with what I do on my live streams. I do not do anything that's like crazy or anything. Like, I keep all my content G-rated, PG-rated, kid-friendly, family-friendly, safe for work. So nothing that is in the slightest, anything that's in the slightest like controversial. I don't really show my location. I very seldom go outside for safety reasons. So yeah, I feel like dares would just be kind of a dud, honestly, on my live streams, because I'm not willing to do. I just keep it very chill, very tame, very professional, nothing wild. Josiah, I'm doing good. I am watching, is it really 2-0? Huh. I'm I'm watching some replays of Premier League games that I missed from this past week. And just hanging out, and it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon now where I am here in Minneapolis. Let's see. Do you read classic novels from distant past? Sure, yeah, I'm looking at my bookcase. I have The Count of Monte Cristo. I have A Tale of Two Cities. I have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But like distant past, I'm trying to think of what. I mean, I have Anna Karenina. I think that's from maybe the 1800s. Karl Marx, that would be probably late 1800s. I'm trying to think of the oldest. I mean, I've read parts of the Bible. That's like pretty old. All other texts. Like I haven't read Beowulf. That's pretty old. But like Shakespeare, that's from the 1400s, I want to say. That's probably like the oldest stuff that I've read is like parts of the Bible, just because I grew up going to church, and Shakespeare. Those are like pretty old. Let's see. Matthew, I watched a video of someone making a cake using a tomato. Know of anything like this? Seemed legit. Interesting. You have me thinking, like, how could I incorporate a tomato? I think you could make it work. A cake using a tomato. I'm trying to think what flavors would go well. I think lemon would pair well with tomato. Like bright citrusy type of flavors. Trying to think what sweet seasonings would pair well with a tomato. Tomato, yeah. I'm sure there's something. Tomato cake of some sort. I'd have to think through it. I like challenges like this. That is very cool. But I don't know of anything using. I can't think of a cake recipe off the top of my head that would incorporate a tomato. Yeah, I'd have to think about it. Cool, Genuine Phil. Hello, good to see you. How have you been? Wesley says babysitter vibes. Uber K. Isn't Minneapolis basically like Somalia? No. If you lived here, if you'd been here, you'd know it's not. Stakes is high, Minneapolis will always sound like a fictional place to me. Really? That's so interesting. I mean, there's Indianapolis, there's Annapolis, there's all these, there's like, you know, the ending, like Opolis or whatever. It's so interesting. Uber K, Cosborn, filters are getting strict. Chad, thank you, Chad, for the gift. Chad, let me see if I can find you. Chad Ocho Nueve, cool. That makes me think of Chad Ocho Cinco. I haven't thought about Chad, I don't know if it's Chad, but Ocho Cinco. Chad Johnson, former American football wide receiver. He's 47 now. Chad Ocho Cinco. Cool. Yep. Nice. I forgot about him. Chad Ocho Cinco. What a throwback. Okay, Chad Ocho Nueve. I was gonna look you up to make sure I can give you a shout out. Matthew says, The Count of Monte Cristo is my favorite. I would say The Count of Monte Cristo is my mom's favorite book. She's the one who gave me The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's on my... I have to go see now. This is driving me nuts. I'm pretty sure that's what it is on my bookshelf. Yeah, The Count of Monte Cristo. It's a big one. You could take out a small animal with this book. But I love, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. And it's very long. It's like 630 pages. But I love it. It's like the tale of like perseverance and revenge. This, in a nutshell, like I think one sentence to sum up this book, if you've never read it, is revenge is a dish best served cold. Like, it's so good. So good. So this was a gift from my mom. I forget when. Here's the author. That's what he looked like. And this was originally published in, I wonder if this is in the public domain. It probably is because it's so old. This was first published in 1844 in French. Yeah, so great read. It's a bit long, but yeah, just a great story. DJ David. Oh, I was looking up Chad Ocho Nueve. Let's see if I can find you. Dang it, I can't find you. Top fans, maybe you're listed in here. Fingers crossed. Can I find you? If not, Chad, comment. Chad, where are you? No. Let's see. Ocho Cinco still eats McDonald's every day, all throughout his career as well. Oh no. DJ David AD, maybe candied tomato slices. Storm Eller said hello. Extra tomato on a BLT is delicious. Eddie, Mike, Melanie Fender, X Powerhouse, Tanisha, thank you. Hannah Banana, no, it's Hannah Bandana, or Get Dealt With. My biker name. I don't have any plans to ever own a motorcycle. I just think they're it's not worth the risk on the open road. Darn, I was not able to find Chad Ocho Nueve. Probably because of Chad Ocho Cinco. This search is not working. Let's see. Oh, I found him. Yes, found you, Chad Ocho Nueve. Thank you, Tanisha. Thanks for being here. Richard, I am a couscous fanatic. Are you? I don't usually eat couscous, but I eat quinoa, which is similar. It's similar to me. Thank you, King Jaden, Ricky, Wesley Stotts, Ricky, nice to meet you. Revenge is a dish best served in 600 pages. Yep. It might be public domain. It should be public domain if it's that old. Is the Count of Monte Cristo public domain? Can't imagine. Yes. Well, it says the original French version. The original work was published before 1929, and its author has been dead for over 100 years. However, modern translations and adaptations may be protected by copyright. That's where you have to be careful. It's like when you get into, it's like a translation, and it's now been, like, for example, look at this. It says this is the abridged version, lol. You gotta love that the abridged version is still 630 pages. But the fact that it's got an introduction and notes by this dude named Luc Sante. There's like an editorial director. So I wouldn't go reading this on a live stream or any type of video because this particular version could still be, it could be copyrighted. Like, let me check the copyright page. Yep, parts of this are copyrighted as of 2004. So I think you would have to either read like the original French version or like an early English translation from the 1800s or early 1900s to be totally safe with this book, which is, it's unfortunate, but honestly, I don't have any plans to read this on YouTube. Ricky, thank you so much. Yabba dabba do, Hannah, big family Christmas again. 3 separate groups. You guys do nothing half-assed or casual over there is what I've gathered. Yabba dabba do. 3 separate groups plus 1 extra special guest on Christmas morning. Ooh, I wonder who it could be. The gifts are under the outside tree. Funny watching the kids running down to see what Santa has left. Oh my God. Yes, I love, yeah, the excitement of the kids waking up and wondering what they've gotten. Cool, Journeyfield, dang, Hannah knows Chad Ochocinco. Of course I know who Chad Ochocinco is. I grew up with in the era, like my earliest memories of it was like the Vikings players were Randy Moss, Dante Culpepper, Chad Ochocinco. Is Terry Rice a person? Is it Jerry Rice or Terry Rice? No, it's not Terry Rice, but it's Jerry. Who's Rice? Football player. No. I feel like there's a guy with Rice, but I'm trying to think of like players from that era. Who else would have been around at the time? Dante Culpepper, Brett Favre, of course. Chad Ochocinco, such a funny throwback. Javon, McDonald's every day. I could never. Quinoa is delicious, Ricky. Matthew Clark, what does 6'7" sound like in other languages? I like this question. So in German, it would be 6'7". In Spanish, it would be, switching from German, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. Seis, siete. In French, it would be un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. And in Amharic, it would be on two lids, Sidist Sabat. Sidist Sabat. I should do a video, 6'7" in different languages. Let's see if I know any more. French, Russian, I don't remember my numbers. I think that's about all the languages I can do. English, German, Spanish, French, and Amharic. Cosborn, Hannah Bengals versus Steelers tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna go with, well, Steelers looked really bad this past weekend. I forget who they played. But Bengals, I mean, Joe Flacco's been okay. It's interesting that, what's his face? Joe Shiesty, what is his name? Joseph Lee Burrow. Joe Burrow. He might be coming back on Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna say, oh, that's a tough one, Cosborn. I kind of want to go with Bengals. Je ne sais quoi, says Ricky. Wyoming 200. Yup, you know it. Cool, Jenny and Phil says, go Patriots. Speaking of Patriots, I always think of Tom Brady. Tom Brady is coming to the Mall of America here in Minnesota tomorrow for the grand opening of his trading card shop. I'm not a trading card person, but he is going to be at MOA tomorrow, and the event is at 5 p.m. So that's very exciting. I'm not going to be going because it's going to be just flooded with Ultra Brady fans. I'm not even going to try. There are people who are going to be camping out like Black Friday energy to see Tom Brady. But yes, I grew up in the era of just the Patriots dominating. Like, just it felt like every other year Tom Brady was in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. Wyoming, I will be working out later today. Richard says, Ricky with the thumbs up. Yeah, I alternate between quinoa and couscous in the winter. Yummy. Wesley. Ricky says, I work during the holidays. Ricky is also saying couscous. I enjoy also. Yeah, I'm team quinoa as well. I don't eat much couscous because it usually is made with wheat or some kind of gluten flour, and I try to stay away from gluten. Quinoa is also a complete protein, which is a huge benefit when you are vegan like me. Like, plant-based complete proteins, so clutch. Tomcat, okay. So Notre Dame must be playing today. I do not follow college ball. Notre Dame game. Is it today? 5 minutes ago. Oh, are they playing now? Notre Dame game today. Oh, they're playing right now. 18 seconds left of the first half. Notre Dame is beating the Pittsburgh Panthers 21-3. Nice. Jerry Rice. Okay, Jerry Rice. I thought I wasn't making this up. I think I was saying Terry Rice. Jerry Rice. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Yes, Jerry Rice. I think he was on Dancing with the Stars. I remember thinking like, oh my God, I remember him when he was a football player. Jerry Rice, let's go. He's 63 years old. Sweet. Chavon, Ed Reed, Team Couscous, C7, William Schwab, Wesley, Richard, Count is referenced in Shawshank Redemption movie. I still have not seen the Shawshank Redemption. That's one of the big classics I have not seen. Did the Bengals defense get it together? I think if the Bengals defense can get it together, I think the Bengals will win. We'll see. We will see. Ricky, yes, I'm in Minnesota, born and raised. T-Rex is back. Hello, T-Rex. Thank you for being here. I don't think I wrote down Chad Ocho Nueve. So that was a gift. Chad Ocho Nueve equals gift from earlier. Guten Tag, T-Rex, Lee R, Colby L.I., yes. Biceps are there. You can see them through the sleeves. Yes, Wyoming. Joe Montana was the 49ers quarterback. Cool, cool. Reynaldo Madrid is back. I remember you. Cool, Genuine Phil. It's never option A, but I will say either tennis or hockey for the poll. That's right. Vote if you haven't. Also, the time has been flying on these lives. I apologize. I should close the poll now, but if you haven't voted, vote super quick, and I'm going to close it for you guys. Kaylin, I'm working out later too. I'm trying to exercise for a whole month with the exception of Thanksgiving. Yep. The thing is, it's like I would fall into the mind trap of thinking to myself, well, if I don't have time for, a 2-hour run, abs, crunches, stretching, then I'm just not going to do a workout at all. And it's like, no, you can still do it's the little things that add up over time if you're super consistent. So I'm very much like, if I can just fit in a 20-30 minute workout and that's all I've got time for at the end of the day or midday, whatever the schedule is, still do it. It's better than nothing. 15-20 minutes of exercise, when you think of the number of days, if you just can fit in a little workout versus just skipping it all together, that is so good. Yes, exercising for a whole month. I love to hear that, Kaylin. Thank you, Reynaldo Madrid. Matthew says Ray Rice, running back for Baltimore Ravens in that era, and some legal troubles. Yikes. Back to the Future says hi to Kaylin. Rich says, yes, Matthew, in the elevator. Oh, no. I think I've seen that video. Oh, that immediately triggered a memory. Let's see if I'm right. Ray Rice video. Oh, no. Yep. NFL. Wow, this was 11 years ago. NFL suspends Ray Rice indefinitely. Shocking video. Ooh. Of him knocking out his then fiance in an elevator. That is horrible. Wow. Richard, have you ever read Clan of the Cave Bear? Never heard of him, Richard. So no. Kaylin, Yaba, 6'7" in Scottish Gaelic is Sia. I don't even know how to say that. Cool. Tomcat, that was also back in the Vikings Fran Tarkenton days, as well as the Purple People Eaters. Oh, yes. I've heard my parents talk so much about the Purple People Eater days. The funniest nickname for a football player ever in my book is the refrigerator. I think that is the funniest nickname for any sports player. Eli Magallanes, welcome back, Eli. Back to the Future waving to Tomcat. All right, I'm going to close this poll before I forget about it. Close poll. Yabba saying hi to Back to the Future. Kaylin, hello and thank you, Matthew. Everybody saying hi to each other. I love to see it. Okay, so you guys did good. I wasn't able to trick you guys with this one. Guess which sport I want to learn most. And tennis, it looks like just edged out golf. So yes, tennis, out of all sports, tennis is the one I want to learn the most. I actually wouldn't mind learning golf. It's funny because growing up in a family where we did not golf, we did not know anybody in our circle who golfed, there were so many like hate comments where it's like, oh my god, it's so stupid, it's so boring, all they're doing is hitting a ball with a stick. And now that it's like I still have never golfed in my life, but I would not mind going to golf. Like I've been to like country clubs, but I never have actually been to a golf course and gone onto the golf course where people are like putting. And I wouldn't mind taking lessons, learning the basics of it. Like it's a sport that millions of people enjoy. So it's like, hate on it all you want, it's still a legitimate sport. So I would say in order, tennis I want to learn the most, then golf, then hockey, and then lacrosse. I have no interest in learning lacrosse ever. Pegasus Kid, love the username. Hi, Pegasus Kid. Diego Flores, hello, Diego. Back to the Future saying hi to Matthew. Meldrick Harris, merry afternoon. Yes, it's going on 1 p.m. for me. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Matthew says, refrigerator Perry. Michael Vincent says volleyball. Kaylin says, my dog always thinks it's playtime. Oh, that's so cute. I love the pure energy of dogs. They're the sweetest. Back to the Future guessed golf. Golf would be second place, so you were close. JM, let's see. No, I don't think I've done a poll on what my major is in college. Eddie, golf is for old white dudes? No, not necessarily. Meldrick Harris, I love going to the driving range. Rich, haha. Clinton as well, played for Green Bay. What a name. Yeah. That's interesting. Wesley, cool, genuine Phil, hitting a ball with a stick. That's baseball. True, that is baseball. Yes. Cosborn, you seem like you'd be great at tennis. I've like dinked around on a tennis court. I don't think I have the greatest hand-eye coordination and like swing. So I would do good with like the agility and the endurance. Like I'm a good runner and I feel like I have good core and leg strength. What I would need to work on though with tennis is like the backhand and then like serving it, like, and then like being able to react to wherever the other person is hitting it. So I think I'd be like mid at tennis. T-Rex says golf is awesome. I can watch golf on TV. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't say I love golf, but I'm fascinated by golf. I think the golf courses are stunning. Like just the real estate alone of a golf course, gorgeous. Love it. For me, it's pretty impressive just watching where it's like, you can't, like as a viewer, you can't even see where the hole is that they're, the golf terms escape me, but where they're trying to aim, and it's like the fact that they can just hit the golf ball so hard and then it ends up feet away from where they're trying to get it. I'm like, I don't understand how that works. I don't understand the different golf clubs that they use, the golf gloves that they use, the shoes. Like I don't know the sport, so I don't understand like the equipment, the strategies, what's considered like a really great swing, what's considered bad, when things end up in like the water, like the ponds or the sand. It's so interesting. I just, not growing up with the sport, I don't really understand too much about it other than the basics. Wes C, thank you very much. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate you. Miku-san, I love your accent. Thank you. Sheldon Cooper, I love Professor Proton. Don't know what that is. Frisbee golf is pretty fun and cheap. For me, I'm such a purist when it comes to sports. I'm not gonna do Frisbee golf, I'm gonna do golf. I'm not gonna do pickleball, I'm gonna do tennis. I'm not gonna watch college football, I'm gonna watch the professionals in the NFL. Like there's a certain level where it's like, I want it to be this. I don't want like a watered down version of my sports, if that makes sense. Richard, wait, hold on. Cool, genuine Phil, Top Golf, place to hang out. I've never been to Top Golf. My sister's been a few times and she loves it. Richard, my favorite NFL uniforms. Ooh, I like this question. Let me think. I think I've always really liked the Chiefs. I love the bright red color of the Chiefs. I like the Packers. It's just I don't think there's another team that has those colors. Vikings, it's like, nah, nothing special. What other teams are there? Yeah, I would say Chiefs and Packers. Unmistakable colors. Rich says, I'm on a golf course 6 days a week, LOL, and you get paid. There you go. Kalisha said, hi, Cosborn, the greatest golfer of all time, was a young black dude, so. Kalisha, I love football. JM, there's a lot of overlap between tennis, real golf, and frisbee golf, I'm sure. KB sent a flower. Thank you, KB. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming back. I know you were at the live stream yesterday. Ooh, this game is becoming kind of a blowout. I'm surprised. I'm watching the replay of Manchester City versus Liverpool. And Liverpool, what's going on? Yikes. Ebsol. Don't know who that is. Antoine Hernandez. T-Rex, I golfed in France also in 2009. Very cool. Javon, never watching Actually, I have watched Happy Gilmore, and I did not like it because I don't like Adam Sandler. Kaylin, I feel like it's hard for me to hit a golf ball because I am left-handed. Interesting. I'm sure there's some left-handed golfers, though. Let's Google them. Or just, like, ways to learn. Left-handed golfers. Phil Mickelson. The thing is, I don't know. Notable lefty golfers include Phil Mickelson, Bubba Watson, Mike Weir, and Bob Charles. Left-handed golfers are rare in professional golf. Are rare in professional golf due to a historical lack of equipment and coaching for lefties. Interesting. I did not know you were a lefty, Caitlin. That's so cool. Matthew, I'm left-handed, so it's hard to find driving ranges that have left-handed equipment. Wow. We got some lefties in here. I low-key wish I was a lefty. I think lefties are so interesting. My mom is left-handed. My childhood best friend is left-handed. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Like, handedness is something I notice right away with people. But in my circle of people, who's been a lefty? Oh, I can think of like friends of mine. I have one grad school friend who I noticed right away was a lefty. Yeah, the two things I notice about people right away is eye color and handedness. Those are just, for whatever reason, those are like the character or like the traits of a person that I notice immediately. I'm thinking in my like extended family, like both my grandparents are right-handed. Aunts and uncles, I'm not aware of any lefties other than my mom in that set of siblings. My dad is not a lefty. Even like my teachers, I'm trying to think of which hand they wrote with. Yeah, not that many lefties. Kaylin, I feel like it's hard for me to hit a golf ball because I'm left-handed. Oh, sorry, I'm rereading comments here, my bad. Bengals all-white uniforms are legit. I'm not a fan of all-white uniforms, to be honest. Amber said hi. Wesley says haha. Jaden O'Kelly, yes. Wes, what do you think about the Seattle Seahawks uniforms? They're okay. I think the image of like the Seahawk reminds me, and I'm pretty sure it's based off of those Native American totems where they carve faces and animals into them. So I think that's really cool. I love the look of the Seahawk on the Seahawks uniform. The colors I don't really like that much. So like they're okay. And yes, I'm about an hour or so south of Seattle. Jason, hello. Wesley with the piano keys. Matthew, Cosborn, Bengals, all white makes sense because white Bengal tigers actually exist. I did not even think about that. Lord Alcatraz. Why don't you like Adam Sandler? Oh, I cringe. He's never been funny to me. I feel like his type of humor is like being loud and being obnoxious and immature in a way that is just not funny. It's like, I don't care how loud you yell or scream or how obnoxious you act, nothing you're doing or saying is funny. It's so cringe to me. I mean, I don't have an issue with him as a person, but just him as a comedian, not a fan. It's just, I'm like, it like gets on my last nerve where I have to like shut it off. Whatever it is that I'm watching, I'm like, ugh, this guy, yuck. Jaden O'Kelly. Dan, I love this question. Why do you stream? So many reasons. It's the one place, except for like video premieres on YouTube, where you can interact in real time with people from all over the world. It's a great way to grow the channel, grow the community, like get to know the people who frequent your channel really well. Hearing updates from people. I love just people can be commenting from North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, New Zealand, Australia, wherever. It's so fun. Yeah, those are my reasons. Back to the Future. I'm actually very good at miniature golf. Nice. I'm actually not too bad at miniature golf. I want to get to JB before YouTube times out my reply comment window. Great to see you, JB. Hope all is well, and thank you very much for the super chat. Oop. There we go. Cosborn, Adam Sandler in the movie Uncut Gems was incredible. I don't want to watch any more like comedies that he's in because I just don't find him funny. I find him extremely irritating. But I think Adam Sandler in a more serious role, I would probably be fine with. But it's just there's certain people where I cannot stand them. They irritate me to no end. It's those comedians, or yeah, I would say comedians, where you're just like, how do people find this person funny? But I'm sure lots of people would say that about Jim Carrey. He's my favorite comedian, and I've talked to people where they're like, oh my God, I cannot stand Jim Carrey. He's so weird and obnoxious and not funny. So you could say that about other people, but for me personally, I have never once found Adam Sandler funny. I have only ever found him highly annoying. All right. Ernest, thank you. Let me, oh my God, nice. Oh my God, these ears are back. Thank you, Ernest. Cosborn, Sarah Louise, hello. Richard, oh, okay, Patriots old school units, GOAT. Sarah Louise, thank you very much. Alicia says, I suck at using a knife. Bubba Watson, Jaden O'Kelly. Do you like football or soccer? I like both. Mike Weir is Canadian. He won the Masters in 2003. Never heard of him, but also I'm not golf. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to golf. Ernest. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Wilbert Gates, yabba dabba. I think golf is more accessible for the general public. I don't know. Lord Alcatraz, Back to the Future, Rory McIlroy. I know. Ilya, hello. Wesley, Buck DeLorean. Wilbert Gates, JB, Richard. Golf is an aesthetic pleasure, no doubt. Quite a beautiful sport. Yes, it is. Just it's like the real estate with the fashion choices, like the clothes, the hats, the gloves, the shoes, the watches. It's very stylish, I will say that. Jason, favorite vegan quesadilla ingredients? I don't think I've ever had vegan quesadilla, but I'd make it with just flour tortillas, Daya, dairy-free cheese shreds, probably some sriracha put in there, maybe some jalapenos, and then guacamole on top. JB is waving. Zaid1, Chip Broadhead, hello. TRC, thank you very much. JB with the salute. Yaba, yes, there's left-handed equipment for golf. Juan says hi. Chip Broadhead, hello and welcome back to the future. And Hannah. We've got Rodrigo Milan. Besitos from Chile. Gracias, Rodrigo. Wesley, Kaylin, just curious, how many subscribers do you gain after your lives? It depends. Sometimes it's like 16, sometimes it's 50. It depends on how, honestly, like there are some days where it's quieter, some days where it's way busier. I think the most I've gotten in one stream is maybe like 120, something like that. But typically I would say it's somewhere between 15 and 30 on average. Wes, oh, Wyoming. Yes, of course. Wes, just for the record, those ears just so happen to be in Seattle Seahawks colors. Lol, I was very happy to see you with them on. Those ears? Oh, I see, the gifted ears. I thought you meant the earrings, I was confused. Todd Long, good to see you. How have you been, Todd? When are you doing the mince pies Christmas stream? I don't know about mince pies, but I am going to be doing the 24 hours of Christmas live stream the last 2 days of November. I'll put in a poll question just to make sure you guys get the dates. Wyoming, there you go, through the sleeve. Wyoming, I see you're sending it in euros. I'm curious to know, what country are you in, if you feel like sharing. Wyoming is a super. Zaid1, Kenzie Henderson, oops. Kenzie, Musical Soul, Red138, thank you very much. Ooh, you know what? I still got coffee and it's 1 p.m. I don't want to be drinking caffeine too late. G Wealth, Happy Life is here. Yes, we have another mod. Musical Soul. Shamar Fact says, hey girl, I'm almost caught up, guys. Mark AG ANOC. It's currently just about 1 o'clock p.m. for me here in Minnesota. W Wyoming, Wesley Sots 2 West has entered the Stargate. 865 Chris Smith. Wyoming, I'm currently in France. Oh my gosh, beautiful. What part of France? The cities I've been to in France are Paris, Lyon, and Colmar. I think those are the only 3 places I've been to. I'm thinking, when have I crossed into France? Yeah, those are the 3. Paris, Colmar, and Lyon. Jason, favorite band of all time, Green Day. MacArthur Lusant, how can I send you a $60 gift? You don't have to, but if you're asking, there's, and again, I don't really know how to set this up because I'm still learning YouTube. Believe it or not, I should know this. But if you want to send on YouTube Live like a super chat, you would have to hit, I think there's a donation button. If that's too complicated, I also have Buy Me a Coffee. That's like the Cash App that I have separately from YouTube, and that's linked in the bio of my YouTube channel. Ooh, Wyoming, you're near Marseille. Beautiful. Yeah, biceps through the sleeves. Darshan, hello. Shamar, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yep. Écoutez. Are you watching U17 FIFA? Nope. Mark is in the Philippines. Thank you, 865 Chris Smith. Miguel, hello. Jane Doe, thank you very much, Jane. Back to the Future, to donate, hit the dollar symbol above your profile picture, bottom right corner. Oh boy, I'm not seeing the same thing. Like, I'm not seeing the viewer side, so my screen is a bit different. We made it to 100 likes, guys. Thank you. Luna said hi. We've got NSH, Jane Doe. Okay, Chloe. You should be proud of your biceps. Speaking of biceps, I have been working on my push-up game because some of you saw I posted a short not too long ago that one of my goals for 2026 is to be able to do 50 military boot camp approved push-ups. I did 8 yesterday. Sounds pretty bad when you compare it to 50, but I'm making some progress, and I figured if I start now, and this is a goal for the end of 2026, I think I can get there. NSH says, I'm Salish Wensley JN Baptiste. Rich, that's how you donate Back to the Future. I have never done it, LOL. Curvy, yes, how we doing? Are you drinking black coffee? No, so I am drinking, I was showing this earlier, this is my go-to coffee every single day. I absolutely love the Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee. And it's just a simple coffee powder. I boil some water. I add 2 teaspoons of this coffee powder. It smells so good. And I stir it into the water, and then I add a little bit of almond milk, and that is my coffee drink most days, unless I'm doing a special coffee outing. I'm speaking too fast. Unless I'm doing a special coffee outing to some cafe, meeting a friend. If I'm on vacation, I'll usually hit up a Starbucks or whatever. But this, it's like 99% of the time I'm drinking my Starbucks instant coffee. People were giving me crap for it last night, but it's honestly so good, especially for how inexpensive it is compared to buying a coffee out these days. Kirby says 50. Yes, one of my goals for 2026 is to be able to do 50 push-ups in a row. I mean, you got to start somewhere. My current best is 8 right now. I can currently do 8. Back to the Future says, funny Rich. That is the Kirby emoji. Kirby, I usually don't make early streams because of work. Okay, well, I'm glad you could make this one, Kirby. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. How is the whole crew? How's the farm? How's Bertha? How are they all doing? Wyoming says, I think your biceps are already bigger than 8 push-ups is not bad at all. I am proud of 8. I know some of you are probably like, dang, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what I can do. But I have long been, of all of my natural abilities in terms of like athletics, my skill set has always been my core, my cardiovascular health, and leg strength. So like agility, sprinting, distance running, maneuvering, core and balance. Like those have all played to my strengths in the sports I did growing up. But any like arm strength, oof. I just never really played sports that would develop arm strength much. So it's a weakness that I want to work on in 2026. And I am actually really excited about this goal because I think if I just literally, you know, it could be over my lunch break, it could be at the end of the day, first thing in the morning, it's just like drop down and just do as many push-ups as I can and then say, all right, today I was able to do 10. And then maybe in a few months, it's okay, now I can do easily 20 in a row and just gradually building up to 50. I am excited to make progress with this in 2026. Danny Ray 07, it's Sade's sister. Nope, but I get the Sade comment a lot. I also don't sing on live. Kirby saying hi to Back to the Future. Kaylin saying hi to Kirby. Kirby saying hi to Kaylin. Maz Anjum, I'm 32. I turned 32 in September, so 2 months ago. Isma is asking work, ? Rich, Kirby has the push-up record for Sippy, 100. Bertha is being Bertha. I love that. I think it was a short that you posted where I don't know if it was Bertha, but it was one of the cows. You were like, really? And the cow was munching in this like glen or meadow area where usually I think the deer come through. Back to the Future. Hannah, see if you can activate super stickers. Oh, I thought those were activated. You know what? I haven't seen those in the longest time, and I'm wondering if some setting of mine I'm not gonna click around on a live. I have a history of breaking things and glitching things and ending things mistakenly when I start poking buttons. But I remember super stickers, and those, I haven't seen those in so many months now that you bring it back. Back to the Future, thank you for this suggestion. Okay, check super stickers. I totally remember those. Kirby, my max right now is probably isn't even 40. Hey, that still beats me. Super stickers, yes. I know, man. Those completely fell off my radar. Wesley says, that's very nice here. I like this channel. Thank you, Wesley. Richard, do you like Target candles? Check out Peach and Bali Sunrise. I do like Target candles, but it's been a long time since I bought one. Daryl Johnson, thank you for the like and the positive comment. Kirby, it was. Bertha, sassy Bertha. Amaz Anjum, favorite Netflix series is probably, it's either Great British Baking Show or Selling Sunset. Jason, Grub, if I had to pick between one or the other, I would pick apples. Kirby, if you have gifts, super stickers won't, oh, maybe that's it, okay. That sucks. Kaylin, I'm glad I have a Keurig so I don't have to go out and buy coffee. Yep, that is the way to do it. Saving some crazy money in this economy. Kirby says, Hannah, I rode Bertha? What? I actually did not know this, that you could actually ride cows. What? Ray, yes. Okay, I'm so glad to see you here. I know you snuck in at the very end of last night's live stream. How are you doing, Ray? How are you feeling physically? Mark G, let's see. Yeah, I have shadow banned. At this point, it's over 2,000 words. I was just checking it the other day, but there's a lot of words and phrases that I've banned because they've shown up in hate comments. So anything that's disappearing, it's either you're over the word limit for a comment and it won't send, or it may send and then disappear, or your comment has some word or phrase that I've shadow banned. Mark G. Moonflesh, hello. J-Pop, good to see you. Just hanging out, watching a replay of a Premier League game, not competitive whatsoever. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool from this past week, and it's 3-0. Liverpool's losing. I think I might turn this off and throw on another replay because this game is over. Layla is back. Marion Edie is back as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wes. Oh. Layla, yes. Savvy is here. Thunderjaw, welcome back. Mark G, I'm not too sensitive about it. I tend to overtalk in real life. All my life has just been my fault. Oh, no. That's okay. I mean, you can still share comments on here. Max 10, yes, I do naturally have curly hair, believe it or not. Okay, match week 11, match week 12. Is there anything... November, oh, match week 12 is next weekend. Got it, okay. Let's do, I saw Chelsea versus Wolves. What other teams are there? Not that many exciting ones, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna watch that one. J-Pop, what about Bucks versus Lakers? No clue about that game. Aviation Buddy. Welcome back. Good to see you again, Aviation Buddy. Let me write you down. Boo is here. Ahmad Nasir. M. Barushi. Thank you very much. It looks like you're in... Oh, at first I thought that was the Ukrainian flag, but I don't know that flag. Max 10... Ray, I've been great. No pain meds. I've just been taking it easy. This is great news. Thank you for the update, Ray. All right, Aviation Buddy. With the gift. Thank you so much, Aviation Buddy. Revenger. Jason Grubb, I don't roast people. Favorite comedian is Jim Carrey. Mbarushi, oh, it's Rwanda. Wow. Thank you very much for letting me know, Mbarushi. Kermit the Frog, thank you, GB. Ray says, I will be 3 weeks post-op on Tuesday and seeing about going back to school. This is great to hear, Ray. Thank you for the update. Thunder John, no, I don't eat any animal products, and whey comes from dairy, which is an animal product. Braden, Tucky, Death Rays, Back to the Future, Hannah, chat is correct. You cannot have super stickers and gift at the same time. Yeah, I don't want to switch over. I love the gifts. I think they're really fun and interactive. Ooh, rotator cuff tears. Vexitians. I've heard of them. I've never had a rotator cuff tear, but they sound incredibly painful. Tommy, Yabba Dabba Doo, yes, you can ride cows. What? This is news to me. Thank you, Matthew, for the happy poop. I'm gonna attribute all the happy poop gifts to Bertha, even if it's not Kirby. Thank you. Let's see. Mike ASM. I got these on Amazon. Like, nothing fancy. Back to the Future, thank you. Wes, I've died 5 times since, oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Wes, jeez. I mean, sounds like you've been through a lot. Kermit, I volunteered at an animal shelter. Estebe, my favorite holiday is Halloween, followed very closely by Christmas. Back to the Future, thank you for the happy poop. So fun, I love it. All right, Estebe, Tommy, Danny Ray, Tommy. Ray says, I'm hoping on Tuesday I get the restrictions lifted. Hopefully I can lift my backpack finally, or anything over 8 pounds. Yes. Thunderjaw, I cannot take calcium supplements because they mess up my digestion. So my only option is milk. Okay. Kirby, Bertha, happy poops. Yes. Thunderjaw, what's my sister's YouTube? I'm so glad you're asking. You guys should all go and follow her as well. Thunderjaw. My sister's channel is, I'm gonna double check because I think she might have changed it back. But let me just check real quick. What? Okay, it is Rachel Gore. Okay, it used to be Create with Rachel, but she switched it. Rachel Gore. There you go, Thunderjaw. Kermit the Frog, would you ever volunteer at an animal shelter? Depends on the animals. If it's dogs, yes. Cats, maybe. Anything more than that, not sure. Oracle King. Thank you, Oracle King, for the floating heart. Appreciate you. Connor McLeod, thank you for being here, Connor. Hello. Chris PB Cup. Thank you, Chris. All right, Oracle King. We got Jacoby. Good to see you, Jacoby. Estebe, my hair is pretty curly when I wear it down. Ray, my sister is mostly vegan. Thunderjaw, I sometimes do yoga. Eggs are not vegan, Wesley, because they come from animals. Oracle King sent a party hat and a floating heart. Thank you, Oracle King. Appreciate you. Okay, let me put in a quick trivia for you guys. Man, these lives lately, they have been going so fast. Like last night, I feel like lately I haven't been doing super long lives, like anything longer than 2 hours. But last night, 3 hours just clocked by in no time. Right now, it's almost been 2 hours on this one. It feels like I just sat down and turned this on. Mark G, eggs are not vegan. I'm a vegetarian, but I still eat dairy because it's very hard to find things vegan. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that, actually vegan is not more expensive. No, that is a myth. Yes, there's specialty products, but if you stick to just beans, rice, veggies, other grains, it's way cheaper than eating meat. And evidence of this, go to any restaurant and the vegetarian options are always cheaper than the meat dishes. So don't believe that being vegan is out of reach. Also, if you go to food shelters, when you look at the things that people typically donate to food shelters, it's cans of green beans, cans of corn, bags of rice, bags of lentils, bags of black beans, Quaker oats, peanut butter. It's literally all vegan foods. I mean, some of it is maybe has some dairy residue, but it's like, look at the cheap options. They are vegan. Thank you, Oracle King, Chris PB Cup, Thunderjaw. I think yoga comes from India, if I'm not mistaken. Ray, do you consider honey vegan? Technically no, because it comes from bees. I've never worried that much about honey though, because I never liked it in the first place, even when I was a kid. Awesome is back. Awesome. It's been a long time since I saw you. Steve, spiciest food I've ever had. It was like some type of chip that had ghost pepper powder on it. It was miserable. Did not like it. Just bought 10 avocados for $10. Dang, that's a steal. Tricky Ricky is back. Jeffrey DeBlay. Let's talk football. Happy life with the fire emojis. Kermit says, we got a Chihuahua boy and we got him from an animal shelter because some woman who was homeless with a cop breaking into the window. Jeez. Dramatic. Fred Burger. Thank you. Rayab Betsway Moses. Thank you. Don't know what that is. Ashraf. Saher Mufti. I got these on Amazon. Awesome. Man, it's been too long. I hope you've been doing well. Chris says honey is vegan-ish. Favorite hot sauce is sriracha, Jason. Actually, no, that's not true. It's garlic chili oil, which is maybe not a sauce, but it's like a spicy topping. Ellie, thank you. Thunderjaw. Where do I get omega-3 from? I think, let me double check, because I know I get my omega-3s. Let's see. Oh, cute. I love this. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this before. The pumpkin pie slice. I love that. Let's see. Edamame, seaweed. Those are omega-3 sources. Walnuts I eat. And then sometimes chia seeds. Those are sources of omega-3. Ellie, sorry. Saher, Mark G. I always have issues. You just have to be, return your food. You should say, no, I ordered a vegan or a veggie burger and this is meat. Please make me what I ordered. That's what I would say. Anetra McAllister, thank you. Ashraf Ahmad, thank you for that cute pumpkin pie gift. Very cute. Ashraf, gotta write you down. Saher Mufti, Ellie, Thunderjaw, Saher. Let's see. Gotta get caught up here. Shadow Band, awesome. I have recovered well, Hannah. Thank you for asking. Good to hear. Yak Attack, Chris Caps. Happy Life says, I love pumpkin pie. Me too. Yes. Saher Mufti, thank you. Kermit the Frog. There's some people who are allergic to peanuts, correct? Sid Trouble Seeker. I'm in Minnesota, Sid. Wow. Jeffrey DeBlay. 22 years, whole food, plant-based vegan here. Never sick, always healthy, always fit. Love it. Saher Mufti, Estebe, sorry, it's not the Vikings year. Colts winning Super Bowl, not sure about that. Alexander Wright, good to see you. Chris PB Cup used to be vegan, hard to build muscle. No worries, I don't think veganism is for everybody. Wesley, Vanna, thank you, Kermit the Frog. I will follow your sister on YouTube. Yes, you guys go and follow my sister, she's awesome. Do you watch any of the BOA championships? I don't know what those are. I'm gonna do a quick trivia question and then I should hop off here and get going. All right, with the clock emoji. Who can tell me when my 24-hour live stream is? Is it, where's the clock? There we go. Is it on Thanksgiving? Is it on Black Friday? Is it on February 1? Or is it November 29 to 30? Who can tell me? Bands of America. Nope, I don't follow that, Ray. Matthew says, I actually just today subscribed to Rachel's channel. I love to hear it. Yes, go support her. Richard, do you like golden raisins from Sunmade? I've never been the biggest fan of raisins. Not gonna lie, they're kind of gross to me. I've baked with them a few times. I've made holiday fruit cake with raisins. I've made a Scottish, what's it called? I forget. It's a type of cake. I have a recipe video and that used raisins. But generally not a raisin fan for both golden raisins and then regular raisins. Mark G. Oh, Kirby says W. Matthew, hi Zara Fime. Mark G, you are right. Sometimes if I go to Chipotle, which maybe I shouldn't, sometimes I tell them to change their plastic gloves because I'm a vegetarian and the person before me had meat. I mean, they have to respect your dietary preferences. That's their job. Wesley Stotts, Kirby, she changed her name back. Yes. Happy Life, I'm not a huge raisin fan either. MC, how about California raisins? Yabba Dabba Doo, Dundee cake. Yes. Yabba Dabba Doo, I knew you would save me. I was like, what's the name of that cake that I made? Scottish cake. It was a Dundee cake. Randy Moss, best Viking ever? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know who's ranked as like top 10 Vikings of all time. Mildly attractive snake pit. How am I supposed to know when your 24-hour live stream is? Because I've been saying it many, many times. So guess. Sid, you represent the true America. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Okay. Happy Life says hi to Back to the Future. KJWN. I'm in the United States. Divine Olarunfemi. Favorite sport of all time is soccer. Favorite team or individual? Favorite soccer player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Favorite soccer teams are Arsenal and Chelsea. Favorite league is the English Premier League. I don't really watch any of the other European leagues. I don't watch MLS. Nothing for me compares to the English Premier League. Vanna, Kathy Boyle. I wasn't a fan of Ozzy Osbourne, but I respected the talent. I didn't really listen to his music. Rich with the Cristiano emojis. Yes, Steve, Minnesota Nice is a vibe. Minnesota's such a great place, you guys. You've heard me say it so many times. I love it here. Kirby, what about Brett Favre as a Viking? Ooh, honestly, I can't remember because I wasn't really paying attention to stats and performance when I was a kid and he came over to the Vikings from the Packers. So I don't know how his performance on the Vikings compared to his performance on the Packers. I would guess he was hitting better stats when he was with the Packers. Very ignorant question, but I feel like, didn't Brett Favre win a Super Bowl? Did Brett Favre win a Super Bowl? Yes, he did. He won Super Bowl 31, I think. They defeated the Patriots. Oh, I wonder, this would have been before Brady's time though, because this was in 1997. Wow. Very cool. Brett Favre is a tool, not my favorite. Oh no. I don't know a ton about Brett Favre off the field. I just really enjoyed watching him play. Favorite actress? That's a tough one. I would say my favorite was Maggie Smith. She passed away last year. I think it was last year. Currently, I'm not sure who my favorite female actress is. Mildly attractive snake pit 24-hour live stream on Black Friday is my guess because it matches Black Friday shopping ? Kaylin does not like raisins. Matthew Clark waving to happy life. Mark G. What is the usual age of the people who subscribe to you? I bet I could pull that up in my YouTube data studio. You can look at your analytics and check out. Yeah, let's go to the analytics tab. Audience tab. We've got, let's see. Ooh, here we go. I've got the data right here. So 27% of the people who, is this view my channel? I think it's viewers. 27, so like about 1/4 of the people who view my channel are 25 to 34. 28% are 35 to 44. So like over half, like 50% of my viewers on my channel are between age 25 and 44. And then there's like a few, you know, on the farther ends where it's like a few that are 13 to 17 years old, a few that are over 65, but like the main chunk is 25 to 45, roughly. Kirby, 30 plus, I bet. Yep. Mark G. Oh, okay, that was you. Yep, I love YouTube Studio because you can pull up all the data. You can see the countries that people are from. 56% of my viewers are from the United States, 3% are from the United Kingdom, 3% from Canada, 3% from India, and 1% from Germany. So over 50% are US viewers. Kirby, Danny, Ray, same age as Hannah. ST World Cup prediction, I typically root for France, but I really haven't seen the current country teams in action. I would say look out for Spain. Sid, yes, insightful stat for sure. Matthew is asking, if you were going to do an open casting call for a movie or TV show, what role would you want to go for? I would love to be in some period piece. I mean, those are my favorite type of, it would either be, I think period piece, but I don't know if I would honestly fit the look of a period piece, being honest, because I watch so many shows that take place in the 1400s, the 1500s. It's like Renaissance or like pre-industrial, industrial age, anywhere from 1400s to like the 1900s. And being honest, it's like I, complexion-wise, wouldn't fit with a lot of these period shows. So I feel like I would love to do, if not a period show, I would love to do something that's like Mission Impossible vibes, where there's action, there's secret agents, there's stunts, there's getting to go to all these cool exotic locations. So I would want to go for a role of like Bond girl or anything that's like action and traveling the world type of role. Anish from Kerala. Mark G, interesting, I'm 60, so I'm just wondering. Kirby, Argentina, Messi, of course. Omar Maxwell is here. Mildly attractive snake pit. For the poll you did last night, what was your favorite couple? No, it was not Jon Snow and Ygritte. So for those of you who were wondering or didn't actually see the poll from last night, my poll question was, guess my favorite fictional couple. And the options were Jon Snow and Ygritte from Game of Thrones, Padme Amidala and Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars, Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter, and Schmeagol / Gollum and the Precious from Lord of the Rings. And the correct answer was Anakin and Padme. I love them in Star Wars. Inferno Kid, coming in strong with the, holy moly, Dono Tower. Thank you, Inferno Kid. Gotta write you down. Inferno Kid with the Dono Tower. Shamar, Omar Maxwell with Thanksgiving. No, you do fit well for those roles, says Sid. Sabri says hi, hello. Steve Messi, best ever, but maybe past his prime. Yeah, I would say the same with Ronaldo. I think once you're getting up toward 40, you're past your prime in soccer world. Inferno Kid, thank you. Matthew, Bond Girl, play Halle Berry with the slow-mo coming out of the ocean. I feel like I would want to do more like running roles. I'm not going for the thirst trap. I'm not going for the cat suit. I'm not going for any of that. I would definitely want to do I would want to do as many stunts as I possibly could, like jumping, sprinting, leaping onto things. I would love the training, like when you look at the training that actors and actresses have to go through to train for these roles, where there's like lots of stunts, lots of running, lots of just action and coordination, that I would love. Being high up on buildings or rooftops, driving motorcycles, driving crazy cars. I think that would be super, super fun. So like an action-packed role, I think would be my dream role. Inferno Kid. Omar Maxwell, Steve, Matthew, Wesley, Agent 008, mildly attractive snake pit. Okay, cool. I loved Anakin too. So horrible and heartbreaking. I mean, that character arc is really, really tragic, but it's also so good. Yeah, I loved Anakin and Padme. So good. Kimberly Darson, Rich with the curvy face. Inferno Kid says you're welcome. Thank you so much for the Dono Tower. Huge Dono Tower. Inferno Kid. Okay, I got you written down. Mildly attractive snake pit. Nice. It's cool that you don't want to be a thirst trap. No, I have honestly no desire to be a thirst trap. Like, it's nice to get compliments. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not nice to get compliments. I appreciate it, but I feel like it's just, you have to be, this goes for everybody. Like, there has to be more depth than your exterior. Like, I think it's also a very treacherous path forward. I think psychologically it can be very rough if you base all your value on your looks and your external features, because it's like, time always wins. Like, you're gonna get old, you are not gonna look 20, 30 years old forever. And if all your worth is based on youthfulness, then I think it's gonna be a really tough road getting older. And it's just like, that's just part of life. I want to live super long. As you guys know, I want to live to be 120 plus. That is like a legit goal I have for my life. And it's like, I'm not going to be looking like this unless there's some crazy scientific developments. I don't think I would want to look like this at 120. That would be kind of creepy. But yes, all to say, not going for thirst trappiness. I would never want to be typecast in movies or TV shows as like, ooh, she's the alluring female character. It's like, please give my character some depth. Please give me a good plot line. Please give me just something a bit legitimate, where it takes like some acting, some skill, yeah. Going back to the Judge Judy book that I was talking about last night, the book she wrote that just cracks me up is called, what is it? Beauty Fades, Dumb as Forever, where it's like, you gotta have some intelligence and some internal stuff going on, because, man, you can't rely on looks forever. Rich, did you see me riding Bertha? Okay, if this is actually on your channel, Kirby, I need to go and see this. Yeah, but I'm gonna do Action Hannah. Yeah, honestly, when I love the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise, and everybody knows the Tom Cruise, like, Mission Impossible run, and I look at that and I'm like, that has to be so fun. Getting to do movie roles where it's like high speed chase in Dubai, leaping off of towers in New York, and France and whatever. And it's like that to me, that whole just, it's like, it's stylish, it's fun, it's flashy, it's action packed. It looks so fun. Like that would be the most fun film or TV role I can imagine. Matthew, like Domino, female handling her business. Kimberly, Danny, Heights. I'm in between. Like I enjoy heights, like I don't know, amusement park rides where you're going really high up. I don't mind going to the tops of like buildings and like looking down from view balconies, but they still kind of spook me where I'm like, this is really, really high off the ground. I can't even see people anymore. I can't see the street. Cars are like maybe this big. So I'm not afraid of heights because I'll go to high places and whatever, but it's just a little unnerving. Kirby, Reaper is here. Thank you, Reaper. Thanks for joining. Man, these lives are going so fast lately. It's unreal. Reaper. Thank you, Reaper. Inferno Kid, Anakin is my favorite character in Vader, which they are the same. I know. It's such a tragic character arc, but it's really, I love the development, the whole plot. I think George Lucas is a genius, and it's like such tragedy, but it's such a great like dramatic plot line where it's like you could have been good, you had it all, you had the talent, you had great qualities, and you were supposed to be the chosen one, and then it's just he got so manipulated, and it was like he just got so consumed by fear and paranoia that it just disintegrated, and it went in a totally different direction. Jimmy, Diamond Jimmy, hello. Thank you. Smokey the Bear, DJ the King, Wesley says The Cure, Reaper with the squirrel emoji, me, Jay-Z, I want to live long too. Ernest, yes, 120 plus, a quarter of the way there. That's honestly, like when I turned 30, I was like, my goal is 120. I think I can get there. It's like, I think the advancements in healthcare and technology and just getting ahead of medical issues is gonna be like crazy exponential growth just from here on out. And so, yeah, I think that people have already lived to their 110s and 120s. It's already been done, and these are people who were sometimes born in like the 1800s, early 1900s. So I'm like, okay, if these people, like pre-boomers, like old school people were living that long, yes, genetics play a factor, but I think like health and technology are gonna be crazy developed in the next century. So yeah, only a quarter of the way there, Ernest. I love thinking of life that way. Cherry Bug says, hey. Thank you, Diamond. Me, Jay-Z, Running Man movie. Yes, I need to rewatch Running Man, the original with Arnold. Sharop says, wow, it seems like Christmas there. Enrique, my favorite monster movie. Does Predator count? I really like Predator. I don't know. Travel vlogger, good to see you. Yay, welcome back. Kevin, Vion Steenberg, Jay-Z voted me, Jay-Z. Good, looks like the correct answer is still leading in the poll, but not by much. Diamond Jimmy, Maya, Stakes is High is back. Hello, yep, wearing the Jingle Bell earrings. Reaper with the squirrel emojis. Female Indiana Jones, yeah, just any kind of like adventure action role would be great. Like I would love to I feel like I have like decent athletic abilities and I run enough in my regular life, in my routine to like have that be part of if I had a role in a TV or movie, I would want to actually be able to run. Kunak, mildly attractive snake pit. Luke, I am your father. Travel vlogger, Cherry looks much better than Pumpkin. Okay. I love the movie The Running Man. Arnold is one of my favorite actors. Yes, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Brooke is here. Inferno Kid, episode 3. Oh man, Inferno Kid, episode 3 is really, really hard for me to watch. Revenge of the Sith. I would say it's either episode 2 or episode 3. I feel like it's episode 2. I think that's Attack of the Clones. Yeah. I feel like episode 2, it's still very sweet. But I think like the whole turn of events in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is just, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to watch it all go down and fall apart. Like, it's just such a mess in episode 3. Scary Dash, hello, Ernest. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Yep. Ain't that the truth? I mean, oh, it's like the perfect tragedy. Just the fear of losing Padme, and it just completely messes him up. And it destroys everything. So tragic. Can't touch this. Hello, Estebe. What do I do if carbs are life? I eat carbs. Support your local nerds, says Wesley. Dr. Soy Yummy, good to see you again. Hello House, Mark G. My favorite older movie, It's a Wonderful Life, from, I believe, 1946, featuring Jimmy Stewart. Suffering is Existence. Pretty Girl Ken, love the earrings. Me, Jay-Z, I try to eat as healthy as I can, while still enjoying some sweet treats here and there. Movie role, I would like to be a superhero, says Gold King. Having a hard time getting into Andor. Yeah, I don't really enjoy spin-off franchises. I don't watch any spin-offs of Star Wars. I didn't like any of the spin-offs of Harry Potter. I never saw The Cursed Child. I never read it. I didn't like Fantastic Beasts. I had to shut off the movie like 25 minutes into it. So yeah, I like the original franchise with like the original characters. I don't really want these other kind of like side quests going on. I can't really get into them. Anger is not the way of the Jedi. Yes, I know, the Sith, it's all about like passion and hatred, which I get. Very powerful, but also such a toxic way to live. I feel like it would just be exhausting being a Sith. Did you know that we found a cure for stroke and old age? Kevin Flathers. Pouring heavy rain in California. Okay, so it's pouring rain in Toronto. I heard that earlier from Rich. And it's pouring rain in California. We're having gorgeous weather here in Minnesota, so I feel lucky that we're not having that. We're supposed to have rain, though, this coming week. Me, Jay-Z, I don't eat eggs. Rafaela, hello. Matthew says, put Darth Vader. Never says, Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. Yes, that's a popular Mandela effect. I remember hearing that somewhere. Mildly attractive Snake Pit. Yes, yep, Mandela effect. Wesley, Lily, thank you so much. Claire Whitehead, mildly attractive Snake Pit. True or false, only a Sith deals in absolutes. I wouldn't know the answer to that. All right, let's close this poll. No, the first option has overtaken the correct one. Of course, it's only a matter of time with these. Stakes is high. The fact that Hannah reads every comment is irresistibly funny. Yeah, well, because sometimes I've been buried in comments, and I still am at a place where I can get to all of them if I read fast enough. Okay, final trivia question of the day. Who can tell me when the 24-hour live stream will be? This is going to be my 24 hours of Christmas live stream. That's what the title of it is. It's coming up soon. So 38% put Thanksgiving. It's not going to be on Thanksgiving. I don't plan to be online on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be vegging out, eating food, watching the football games, and hopefully, I hope Joe Burrow is back on the Bengals, because they're slated to play the Ravens on Thanksgiving, and I would love to see a Burrow comeback. I've been missing him this season. But no, it's not Thanksgiving. My 24-hour live stream is the last 2 days of November. I will be posting about this regularly. I want to keep reminding people. It's literally 2 weeks from right now. I will be doing my 24-hour live stream. So stay tuned for that. It's coming up very soon. Would love for you guys to come to that 24 Hours of Christmas live stream. And it's November 29th and November 30th. So Saturday to Sunday. I'm planning out the schedule and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be putting up my Christmas tree. I'm gonna be baking Christmas cookies, decorating ornaments. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. So please come to that. Just remember, last 2 days of November, it's the weekend of Thanksgiving for those of you who are in the United States. Abigail says hi, Steak says hi. Inferno Kid, what's your least favorite episode? Mine is either episode 2 or The Last Jedi. Honestly, episodes 4 to 6 for me are hard to watch because the effects are so bad and it looks so dated. I like episodes 1. Actually, I don't really like episode 1 that much. I like episodes 2, 3, and then 7, 8, and 9. Mark G, I assumed it was Thanksgiving because that's the next holiday, which would be next Thursday or the Thursday after Thursday probably. So it's close to Thanksgiving, but the 24-hour live stream is gonna be, I really don't want to be online on Thanksgiving. I like to just be present with family and not really on social media or computers or phone that much on holidays. So I will not be doing my 24-hour live stream on Thanksgiving. It's going to be the weekend right after Thanksgiving, the Saturday and the Sunday. All right. Matthew, mildly attractive. I never saw any Star Wars movies. Okay. Mike Oxlong, I will not be at that live stream. No worries. Danny Ray. Yes, I do know football. Kaas is here. How have you been? Me, Jay-Z, Ernest. I'm within a month of my birthday. Happy early birthday, Ernest. Mildly attractive Snake Pit. Matthew, oh, okay. I thought you were a hardcore Star Wars nerd. Some of us are, some of us aren't. Any thoughts on doing IQ test on your 24-hour stream? That honestly, doesn't sound fun. I don't know my IQ, and honestly, I don't really care to know it. Homeless in my home. I will tap no answers needed. Piano Man, Pretty Girls. Matthew Clark, no, I just missed that bus. I mean, I know some people who just didn't grow up with Harry Potter, which to me is unfathomable, but, you know, not everybody is gonna watch every major franchise. Mike Oxlong, Homeless in My Home, Inferno Kid, my favorite horror movie. I love this. Let's see, I have to think about this. My favorite horror movie of all time is The Witch, starring Anya Taylor-Joy. Yes, Gamer Guy, I am a diehard Harry Potter fan. Absolutely love it. Amber said hi. Oh, I have a trivia question, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow night. I just thought of one that's Harry Potter related. Gamer Guy says same. Yes, total Potterhead here. All right, let me write this trivia question I could do for tomorrow, because I will be going live tomorrow. Oh, I'm getting so excited for my 24-hour live stream, you guys. I really, really enjoyed the 24-hour live stream that I did over Labor Day weekend. And I feel like it's been, it was very exhausting. I was very, very tired from that one that I did very beginning of September. But it's now been, September, October, November. It'll be 3 months since that last one. I feel like that's a good chunk of time. Because I don't know if I would want to do 24-hour live streams every month. That'd be kind of a lot. Every 2 months kind of seems like a lot. But now that it's been 3, I'm very much recovered from that and excited to do one again. You're a wizard, Harry. Whatever happened to Anya Taylor-Joy? She's still in stuff. Gamer Guy, yes, I've read the Harry Potter books. Amber says me too. TS777, I feel like having coffee. Drink some with me. I mean, I'm still finishing off my mug of coffee. I was showing this earlier. This is my go-to coffee. Very basic, very simple, nothing fancy, but I'm telling you, you can get this at probably your local grocery store, Hy-Vee, Walmart, Target. I ordered this online from Target. You could probably get it on Amazon too. I think this runs anywhere from $10 to $15, but it makes so many cups of coffee. So I drink this almost every single day. Just 1 cup of Starbucks instant coffee, and it's so good. Rocking with Cowboy, hello. Stakes is high. People were sending gifts, and I want to just quickly make sure that I got them written down. Back to the Future sent a bunch. Thank you. Reaper sent a 100. All right, I think I got everybody here on my notebook. Who's given? Piano Man, it's a compliment. Let's see. TS777, Stakes is high, mildly attractive snake pit, me, Jay-Z. If you're a Bengals fan, I'm sorry to hear about your loss to the Bears. I'm not a Bengals fan. I mean, they're okay. I just feel bad for Joe Burrow. I'm sad that he got sidelined with an injury like 2 weeks into the season or something. Very unfortunate. Favorite Christmas movie? Did I ask? Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. Old school. Let's see, Gamer Guy. Favorite character in Harry Potter? Probably Hermione Granger. Yeah, but I do. Yes, I do. I mean, with practice, I've been doing this for probably hundreds of hours now. Like, you get faster as you practice anything. Green Day Lover 27. I'm a Green Day lover too. My favorite band is Green Day. Rapture Ready. It's been a while. Good to see you, Rapture Ready. How have you been? Free Spirit. I was just watching another person's live and she was telling me rude things and I cried. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. Me, Jay-Z, Rooker or something. Don't know what that said. We got, let's see. DG, did you ever watch the Fantastic Beasts movie? I tried and I hated them. I was saying earlier that I'm very much a purist when it comes to franchises. So I want to watch the Harry Potter movies. I did not read or watch the Cursed Child adaptation for theater plays. I didn't like Fantastic Beasts. I just want to be in the actual Harry Potter universe with the main characters. Same with the Star Wars spin-offs. Like, I watched some of The Mandalorian. I didn't get into Andor. I haven't watched Rogue One. I just watched episodes 1 through 9. That's it. Nawab Weze Precious is here. Me, Jay-Z, bye. Back to work. Nice meeting you. Yes, I will be back tomorrow, Sunday night, if you want to come back again. Enos is here. Gamer Guy ATBH, you remind me of Hermione. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. I love her character. Rich with the Martha and Gordon emojis. Stakes is high. DG, I couldn't get into Beasts movies either. Yeah, I tried. I think I was on a plane and I was like, all right, I might as well turn on a movie. And then I was like, I hate this. This is just, I'm waiting for like Dumbledore and Snape and Hermione and Ron and all these characters that I love from the main crew. I just wanted them to be in the movie, but it was all these other characters and it just drove me crazy. I just wanted to be at Hogwarts with Quidditch, with all the professors, with the shenanigans that Ron, Harry, and Hermione get up to, and it just was like, I don't like this. I don't like not being at Hogwarts, like doing like school stuff and all the cool things that they do in movies 1 through 7. Inferno Kid, if you were able to make any Christmas movie you want, what would it be and what would it be about? Probably like Christmas in Minnesota or like a North Shore Christmas. I think that would be a fun one where it's like you do Christmas up in the northern part of Minnesota. Gamer Guy, I agree. Harry Potter books, 7 books and 8 movies won't be beat. I agree. Free Spirit, love Harry Potter so much. I don't like Fantastic Beasts either. I love Harry Potter and I got Hermione Granger wand. Love it. Danny Ray, gonna do 24 hours with you, see how strong I am. Woohoo! Hannah, I'm a Steelers fan. Who you like? Well, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, so I've watched some of his games on the Steelers. I really just support any of the Midwestern teams. Ernest, I have friends that dislike the ending of Harry Potter. Thank you, Nwabweze. Gamer Guy, favorite Harry Potter movie is the 4th one with the Triwizard Tournament. I hate starting a movie and 30 minutes in you hate it. Yeah. At that point, I just stop watching. I'm like I feel like I can just get a vibe like I'm not into this movie, and then there's so little time, and I know I won't get to all the movies or books or shows that I want to get to. So if I've already given 30 minutes, it's like, okay, at this point, I can cut it off and just move on to the next thing. Mark G, try to do a live stream on YouTube. However, I think I would get 3 viewers at most ever. You never know. I started out about a year ago, and sometimes I would be waiting for like one person to show up. So it's like, if you just stay consistent, you'll have people who return to your, like, they know your schedule, they know your vibe, they know the other people who will come and watch. So it's always small to start with, but I would say if you keep going and just, stay consistent no matter how many viewers you get, it'll grow. Wesley, see you tomorrow. Cute Freckles, thank you. Movement Mastery. Roger Hess is back. Brian Moses, I've just had a bowl of cereal and some coffee. I'm finishing up my morning coffee, even though it's now past 2 p.m. Yikes. Roger Hess, thank you very much for the floating heart. Gift. Free Spirit, have you ever been to Harry Potter World? Nope. Rich, happy birthday, Brian. Lol. I watched Harry Potter. My favorite episode is the last one. I think they did such a tremendous job adapting the books to the movies. Thanks, mods. I know mods are crushing it. Thank you guys. Back to the Future and Happy Life. Saher, Gamer Guy. People don't really like the 4th movie, but I like it. Really? Why wouldn't people like the 4th one? It's so exciting. It's like the World Cup, but it's for wizards. Aviation Buddy, I think I've got you from earlier. Yes, I do. Thank you. Happy Poop, love it. I'm in Wales, it's pitch black. Makes sense. I know you guys are way ahead of us time-wise. We've got Brian, bring out Harry Potter TV series. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be good. I'm actually pretty mad that they're doing this TV series. I think no one wanted it, and it's like, we just had the movies. Back to the Future, thank you, Yabba Dabba Doo. Kirby, Back to the Future DVD. Anthony Tartaro, as far as I know, I do not snore. Claire Whitehead, Mark G, I've seen interesting ones where there's a guy on here, which is he drives on the freeway all the time and he has it in his truck. Yeah, the YouTube lives honestly I've scrolled maybe like twice in my life just to see like where, like, the locations. Some people are inside, some people are outside, some people are walking, time of day. I've seen someone live streaming at night walking through a city. I've seen someone live streaming at a restaurant. It's super interesting just to see where people are and what they're doing on live. Kirby DVD is an old-timey invention. My least favorite is the 2nd episode. Interesting, Inferno Kid. I would say my least favorite episode of all movies of all the Harry Potter movies is episode 6. It's kind of like it's like a bridge movie. That's how I think about it. Like, the Half-Blood Prince, I feel like there's nothing there's significant things that happen, but it just is kind of like a snoozer, and it's like the most forgettable of all of them for me. Kirby is laughing, Gamer Guy. It's exciting, but the 4th movie isn't that true to the book. I still like it though. Really? I thought it was pretty true to the book. Free Spirit, have you watched Wednesday? Not a fan of the Addams Family franchise at all, so I haven't seen Wednesday. Claire Whitehead, like, staying up late, me too. I'm a night owl through and through. Harry Potter TV series would be disastrous. Oh, unfortunately, stakes is high. They are doing it. They've locked in. It's gonna be years long. I think they're gonna dedicate 1 season of the TV series for each book. And it's like the cast, I don't like the people they've casted in these roles. It's so soon after the movies were done. Nobody asked for this. So I'm not pleased that they're doing a Harry Potter TV series. I just feel like it's completely unnecessary. Brian, top TV series, Game of Thrones. Claire, Yes, I'm getting into the Christmas vibes. I agree. Number 6, too much on the romance, but the 6th book might be my favorite. Favorite food is Ethiopian food, Free Spirit. Claire, that's okay. Stakes is high. A TV series snuffs out the magic and legacy of Harry Potter. I know. The movies are so, like, I just don't know how they could have done anything better in the movies. I was so happy with everyone they cast. I mean, there's so much material that they had to leave tons of plot lines and characters like out of the movies, but I think they did them so well. And I'm like, why on earth? It just feels like it's an easy way to make a ton of money by adapting Harry Potter into a TV series that's going to be years long, but I just don't feel like it's like we just had the series, we just had the movies. It's not needed. Like, why keep going back to this like so soon after? Luis is back, Inferno Kid. If you don't like the first episode of a movie series, then you won't watch the rest of the series. Not necessarily true. I don't like episode 1 of Star Wars. I also don't like the original 4 through 6, but I love episodes 2, 3, and then 7 through 9. Luis, Gamer Guy. Nothing beats the OG movies. Totally agree. Zany Ansari, Brian, Shameless, Suits, Stranger Things, Breaking Bad, Attack on Titans. Nice. Luis, can you please give my... Oh, sorry to hear that, Free Spirit. Oh, that's a bummer. I think I'm gonna wrap up, but I just wanted to do something really quick. Trivia, I thought of another trivia question. All right, Gamer Guy, Krispy Kreme, nope, didn't try those, didn't know they existed. Yeah, but I would do Harry Potter money spinning. I know, that's the thing is, it's like when like franchises just keep getting it's like they come out with like a new movie in the same universe. I'm sick of the Marvel movies. I'm sick of, I feel like there have been like a million Star Wars spin-offs, especially like just coming up on Disney Plus. And it's just like, it's easy. It's a franchise, like they know they can draw on a huge fan base, but it just doesn't seem that creative to me. Let's see, Love Abel, I'm 32, Lyndon Farnsworth, Luis thinks I look 19. Not 19. Free Spirit, I looked in Tesco, did not find the Krispy Kreme donuts. But I'm fine, Harry Potter should bring out more movies. Okay, I'm gonna get going, guys, but before I go, reminder that my next live stream is tomorrow, Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. So I'll be back again tomorrow for some more fun. I'll probably just be hanging out on my couch here chatting with you guys. Inferno Kid. Sorry, Lyndon, gotta get going. I got stuff planned. Happy grocery shopping. I know. I gotta do grocery shopping. I gotta work out. I have plans tonight that I gotta get ready for. Danny Ray, after my Steelers have won. Have a great Saturday. You two, one delish. Oh, I wanted to say thank you first to my wonderful mods, Back to the Future and Happy Life. You guys were awesome today. There were several super chats. There were super chats from Matthew Clark, JB, Wyoming 200. I think that was the supers, and then there were lots of gifts. There were gifts from Matthew Clark, Chad Ocho Nueve, KB, Ernest Grass, Reaper, Roger Hess, Aviation Buddy, Back to the Future, Oracle King, Ashraf, and Inferno Kid. I think I got you guys all. Don Pelton, better late than never, you still made it. Hello. Eat something yummy. Eat something before your tummy hurts, says Brian. Bye, Hannah and Moz, everyone else. Have a great rest of your day. Kimberly. Let's see. We got T. Jacob, happiest place you've seen, not sure. Kimberly. All right, I think that's everybody. So I'm gonna hop off of here. Thanks again, everybody. Lovely Saturday pop-up live stream. I love doing these. And would love to see you again at the live stream tomorrow. It's tomorrow night, which is Sunday for me at 8 p.m. Central Time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, everybody. And we will regroup tomorrow.